Welcome to the Sykes & Company PA video blog.
When you are considering purchasing a pharmacy, the data and statistics that you can receive from the script management systems that are in the pharmacy that's under consideration are vitally important. We always want to get a 3 or 4 year history of that information. And if they have used the same script management system during that period of time, we can collect data on script trends, trends of generic versus brands. We can, if properly managed in the pharmacy, we can get a really good idea of what the margins have been in either cash, brands, or third parties, for example. But there's just a boatload of information that's available, again, depending on which script management system is being used in the pharmacy. Another thing we sometimes will take a look at is what is the percent of new scripts to total fills. And what we have noticed over time is that if you're in the 40, 42, 38% range new scripts to total fills, that particular pharmacy is probably dying a slow death. At the same time, if the new fills are 55, 56, 58% of new scripts are being filled, that obviously is a very fast growing pharmacy. A typical historical pharmacy might have 45 to 48% new fills and the reciprocal of that on refills. And that would be a standard that we might be taking a look at in a typical situation. So anything above or below that, we begin to take a very keen look at to make sure that we understand that particular data. Kathy, can you think of anything else that we look at on those various reports?
We also like to look at the acquisition cost. That helps us to determine whether what we're seeing on the financial reports is truing up with what we're seeing in the audit logs and dispensing summaries. We like to compare those gross profit margins between those two systems so that we get an idea of whether the system and the financial information is being managed properly for that store. As Ollin mentioned, the brands and generics are really important, but breaking it down between brands and generics to see if that store is historically losing money on its brand fills. Granted, those are a much lower percentage of your gross profit, but we get into a lot of situations where we see numbers trending towards 4% and lower on the brand fills. So that can give you an indicator whether they're doing a lot of 90-day fills and losing money on those 90-day fills, where they would be a little more profitable if they were doing, say, maybe a 30-day fill.
Yeah. So in summary, there's just a boatload of information available on these script dispensing logs. And if you don't have access to those and you're considering purchasing a pharmacy, or if there's issues with those, that piece of very valuable financial information can really help in doing a full analysis of the pharmacy.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.